What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel for another classic review, and today I'll be talking about thoughts on the stop motion live action hybrid film directed by Henry Selick, the same guy who directed The Night Before Christmas, and it was produced by Burton and Denise Novi. It's James and the Giant Peach, released back in April 12th, 1996. And this was a combination of live action, stop motion, and it was a musical fantasy film. Which also stars Paul Terry as James, co-star Jonah Lumi, Miriam Margolis, who played James' aunts in the live action segments. And Simon Cowell, Richard Dreyfuss, Susan Sarandon, Jane Leaves, and David Views, and Margolis voices the insect friends in the animated sequence. And before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, did you find a gigantic peach in your backyard? If so, well then, you have two options. You have a grand adventure, or you're fucked. Either way, might be interesting. So yeah, James the Giant Peach, well, we all seen the movie, right? When the film was released, it received generally positive reviews from critics who praised the story and visuals. Damn. Also, well, it was also based on the book by Roald Dahl. If you don't remember the name, he was the man behind other books like Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Matilda. I think there was another one. I don't know. I think this is the third one I know. I think out of 3 movies, I've seen all 3 of these movies. Like from the two adaptations of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, and this one. It's kind of funny that the other 2 got remakes. Well, this one didn't. That's actually pretty funny. So yeah. But the history about the production, well, at Walt Disney Animation Studios in the early 80s, Joe Ranft tried to convince the staff to produce a film based on Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, was released in 1961, a book that enamored him with liberating and material ever since he was in the 3rd grade. However, Disney refused for reasons of a potential expensive and difficult animation process and the source material weird subject matter. Among the animators exposed to the book by Ranft was Henry Selick. While he enjoyed the book and thought about adapting it to the screen, for several years he understood the obstacles doing so, such as the source material's dreamy nature, episodic structure, and the reputation of other Dahl books being so agitational, some parts of the world banned them. Oh yeah, I forgot The Witches. I forgot that one. That was adapted as well by Jim Henson. It's kind of funny that each of, we got Matilda, The Witches, Charlie the Chocolate Factory. They all had remakes. Well, this one didn't. It only had one. Weird, ain't it? I wonder where parts of the world banned these books. Don't know. Felicity Dahl, Roald's widow and executive of his estate, began offering him film rights to the book. In the summer of 1992, among those interested were Steven Spielberg and Danny DeVito. I think you know which one Danny DeVito chose. Matilda. Steven Spielberg, I don't know which one he got. Walt Disney acquired the film rights to the book from Dahl's estate in 1992. Brian Rawson was hired as producer by Disney for his experience in animated projects like Ferngully, The Last Rainforest from 1992, and the live-action films such as Mushrooms, 1995. Dennis Potter was hired to write a draft. Rawson described it as slightly black and bizarre, a tone Disney did not approve of, particularly with the sharks being Nazis. Once Potter died, Carrie Kirkpatrick and Bruce Joel Rubin come in to write separate drafts in which Kirkpatrick was chosen. Unlike the novel, James and Zance are not killed by the rolling peach. Though his parents' death occurs in the novel, but follows him to New York. The character Silkworm was removed to not overload on the amount of characters to be animated. Damn, I would agree, it would be too crowded for the peach. Her purpose was limited to what Miss Spider did in the film, which was attach the peach to several seagulls during the shark chase. Before starting production, Disney and Selick debated on whether the film should be live action or stop motion animated. The company is skeptical of the stop motion solution. Selick had originally planned James to be a live actor through the entire film. Then later considered doing the whole film in stop motion, but only settled on entire live action and entirely stop motion sequences to keep costs low. The film began with 20 minutes of live action, but becomes stop motion animation after James enters the peach. And then live action again when James arrives in New York, although the arthropod characters remained in stop motion. Like The Wizard of Oz back in 1939, the color palette changes when James enters the peach to indicate he has entered a magical setting from grays to greens to vibrant colors. The music was done by Randy Newman, which the songs he wrote were My Name is James, That's the Life for Me, Eating the Peach, Family, and Good News. When the film was released back in April 12th of 1996, Disney released the film worldwide except for a few countries in Europe, including the UK, where Pat Fay, the owner and co-producer of Allied Filmmakers, handled distribution and sold the rights to independent companies. The only countries where Disney does not have control over the film movie are the UK and Germany, where the film was released by Guild Film Distribution and Thomas Film respectively. The film opened at number 2 spot at the box office, missing out on the top spot to Primal Fear. The film took in $7.5 million that weekend and stayed in top 10 for the next 5 weeks before dropping to 11th place. The film went on to gross over $28.9 million domestically, bringing the worldwide total of $28.9 million, which against a budget of $38 million made the film a commercially box office bomb. Ouch. As for home media, the film was released on VHS on October 15th of 1996. A digitally restored Blu-ray combo pack was released by Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment on August 3rd, 2010 in the US. Though Roald refused numerous offers to have the film version of James the Giant Peach produced during his lifetime, his widow, Lisi, approved an offer to have a live-action version produced. She thinks Roald would have been delighted with what they did with James. It is a wonderful film. Give it to him? Yeah. Review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes give the film score at 91%, based on the 74 critics, with average score of 7.2 out of 10. The website Critical Census states arresting. The arresting and dynamic visuals, offbeat details, and light as air storytelling makes James the Giant Peach a solid family entertainment. Audience poll by Cinescope gave the film an average grade of A- on the A+ to F scale. Oh boy. Owen Gleiberman of the Entertainment Weekly gave the film a positive review, praising the animated part, calling it live-action cinematic crude. The film grossed $28.9 million in the US In Canada, 8.8 million in the rest of the world, for a worldwide total of $37.7 million. The film was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Music, Original Musical, or Comedy Score by Randy Newman, and won Best Animated Feature Film at the Annecy International Animated Film Festival. There was also a potential remake of this film. Back in August of 2016, Sam Mendes revealed to be in negotiations with Disney to direct another live-action adaptation of the novel, with Nick Hornby in the talks for the script. However, in May 2017, Mendes was no longer attached to the film project due to his entering talks with Disney about directing the live-action film adaptation of Pinocchio. Yeah, you heard me right. So you left this one that would have been a pretty good choice versus a film which got a lot of hate. I mean, literally. And then Garrett's order just gave them the middle finger when he showed up his. Yep, that figures. So yeah, folks, for me, I love James and the Giant Peach. I consider that another good work for Henry Selick in his library of catalogs of movies he did. There are other things I do like the when they were trying to get the compass, and we see Jack as a pirate captain about to slice Centipede in half for stealing his compass. I always wonder how the fuck they're breathing underwater and surviving that damn Arctic water temperature. Ooh. They ain't Russian, that's for sure. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today. And if you liked the movie, comment down below. What was your favorite scene? What was your favorite part? The live action or the stop motion? Tell me on the comments down below. Do you like the music as well? Mine was the song Good News because hey, it had that jazzy pip. And also, do me a favor and give this video a like, and also remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll miss any of our great content. And remember our goal to hit 1 million subscribers, or at least 500k, because by May of this year is our 11th anniversary here on the channel, from 2013 to 2023. So this is a great moment for us here in the channel, and also very important because I remember we started a channel during the silver age of YouTube. This was during the Silver Age, so yeah. You have the Golden Age, which is the beginning, the Silver Age during the 2010s era, the Bronze, which is around the after the 2010s, and of course the Dark Ages, which is now. So yeah, that'll be it for today, and until then, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay cool, stay fresh, and yeah. If you find a peach in your backyard, be careful what you wish for. You may regret it. We